Yo, what is up everyone? So I'm gonna continue my playthrough of the Tales of Arise. Tales of Arise, first time playthrough. I really want to finish this, or close to finish, before Diablo 2 Resurrected come out. Alright, let's continue. Load this.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Alright, so I'm gonna go this way first.
Gotta break through! Glory to God! It's yours to be Hurricane Flight! Rising Falcon! Burn it up!
Hurricane Flight! Here's a hero! Here goes! Unlock your dreams! You'll soon see about that!
Take this!
Man, they got so many HP.
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn! Rising Falcon! It's over! Hitting pile Here I come! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Burn it down! I'm ready!
Combat still feels very clunky.
Ready! Back in the hurricane flight! This one's mine!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
I really don't like this mechanic that you have to waste CP to get through the door, or to move on. I just don't like the design. Oh, 終極長生不老藥. Wow. Okay. So I can run. Oh man, I just noticed. Man, I played the game for like almost 30 hours and I just noticed I can run. Yeah, this is the way.
Right, here goes! Glory to God! They minute! You're finished!
There! They look cute and stuff, but they're big ones!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job! Literally!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Beyond radiant light! I'm not done!
The enemy wields our too.
You'll soon see about that! Hurricane Flight!
Being interrupted.
Take this! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! No!
Here!
Take this! Rising You're mine! You're finished! Ranger! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration. In a vine.
I'm not done!
Hurricane Flight!
Here I come! I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Shine.
My turn!
Radiant light.
Lightning
Force of
strike!
regeneration.
Ah, they got so many HP.
Seems about right to me.
You're so strong, Xion. Even after everything you've been through. I wouldn't say I'm strong. I don't know what would have happened to me if I'd stayed alone.
Alright, let's save.
I think you would have endured. As long as you remember you're never truly alone. That...
Right, here goes! Run!
I never miss!
You're mine!
RC two heads! What's not even fair?
You're mine! It's on! An astral burst?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Burn it out! Okay! How about that? Carved up regeneration!
Oh my god, it's so chaotic.
Easy and snaring.
Can't even see shit.
Their arts are interrupted to me. Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Regeneration.
This one's mine!
Freeze laser!
Take this!
Rending you apart. Bloody
Take this! Hurricane thrust! Blinding falcon! Eat this! Take this! Take this! You're finished! Blow away! Not a chance! How about that?
It's here! Ready to go!
No further. Anything in armor is all mine.
Annihilation!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flares and Molotov!
You're mine!
Blaze of fear! Pierce evil!
Blinding thrust!
Seal!
Black and blade.
Where are you going? Round and pound! Plenty left!
Take this! Go! Blinding thrust! It's over!
Freeze laser!
The flame inside me! You're let free!
Oh, totally missed.
How about
God damn it.
Here I come!
Constantine!
No escape!
This one's
Here I
mine!
come!
Take this!
Rising falcon!
Time to
Here I
shine!
come!
Hurricane
Get from the
Blast!
wind!
This one's mine!
Green baby.
Going in!
Here I come!
You up. Resonate with the earth.
Nothing gets by me!
Sword up!
Here I go!
Take this.
You're mine!
Mine!
Blinding
One
thrust!
more!
Start up!
This one's mine!
Wow.
Armor won't save you.
Healing circle!
Appreciate the help!
Take this!
On your
Annihilation!
Start up!
Hurricane strike!
Rising falcon! Roll away! Time to let it rip!
rending you
I owe you one! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Ready! Where are you going?
Here I come! It's over!
everlasting
Burn it
dark.
out!
Hurricane strike!
Negative! You're mine! Ha!
Bathed in
Blood!
blood.
Rending you up!
Hurricane strike!
You're mine! It's over!
Another incantation ruined.
Not dreams!
No escape!
Hurricane strike! Going in!
Rising falcon!
I won't stop now!
It's over!
Going in! One more!
Blow away!
Hurricane strike!
Oh,
To the fray! Far
god
up!
damn it.
Annihilation! Lightning! Glacial fire! Here, let me help!
You're mine!
In a bind.
Oh my god, I can't even see shit.
Totally!
It's too chaotic.
Impact block!
It's too much going on.
I felt better, that's for sure. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Oh.
Out of our way!
I'll smash you!
Piercing
Searing flame!
Rising focus!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
The last one, Luna! You're mine!
Freeze lantern!
Here I
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that! Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Get toasty!
Bird strike! No care! Keep still! Rising focus! Small! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
See, sometimes it's very satisfying, but I think the combat still feels very clunky.
Right, here goes! Soaring to full run!
Take on the wind.
Rising focus! Take this!
Ripping you apart.
Rising focus! Here I come!
Hear me! Flame of territory!
Oh my god.
Shut him down!
I never miss!
In a bind.
It's over! I'm ready!
Frozen!
Hammer! My turn! Take this! You're back! Rising focus!
Not in your dreams!
Put away! Hurricane strike! Rising focus! I can carve through Okay! Take it! It's over! Flame inside me! Yours to be let free! You picked the wrong fight! Piercing roar! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Oh,
Together, there is nothing that can stop us.
Indeed. As one, we are unrivaled.
And that is our greatest strength.
alright. Guess this is it. Alright, let me save before going in. Ooh.
What is this place?
Look! Over there! Looks like there's no backing out now. Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Goron rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
What?
Mega Ray!
Begin!
Oh, too shy to come over!
Here! Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Hurricane Flame! Flame of Fury! Look sharp! That's it! Let the marksman handle this!
Air pressure! Rising
Where are you going?
You're mine!
Take this! Will this one more?
You're mine!
This one's mine!
Raining
Healing circle!
Stardust! There! You're mine!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll see about that! Going in! Healing flame!
Ready?
Thank you! Flame of Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Armor won't sink on the ground!
Going in!
That's it!
Hurricane Strike!
Take this!
This one will not fear! Pierce evil! Hurricane Strike!
Leave
Leave
it
it
to me! You're mine!
Power enough!
You're finished!
Searing Flame!
Burn in hell!
Another God! Back into the fray! Hurricane Shield! Hear me! Flame Strike!
One more! No escape! Elusive deity! It's over!
Radiant Pierce! Not on my watch! Gemini Aqua!
Elusive deity! Rotating firecliver! Flaming thrust!
Easter!
What?
Radiant
I
light!
never miss!
Regeneration!
Hurricane Strike! I'll pick you up! This
Oh
one's
my god.
I owe you one!
It's so annoying.
Make it rain!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Meteor!
In a vine?
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
You're mine! It's over!
There's something in the tower!
Hey!
Wow, the camera. I can't even see shit. Oh, okay. There's another one.
Here I come! Flaming
Oh my god, I'm frozen.
heal! Let me free you of
Oh my god.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Ah! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Shine! Radiant!
Alright, I gotta use something.
Regeneration!
Their arms were interrupted.
Easter! Dazzle! You're mine! Lightning Falcon! Here I come! Elusive deity! Take it!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
You're mine!
Radiant light! Not in your dreams!
Regeneration!
Regenerate!
I'll smash you!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Radiant Pierce!
Wow, how come I...
You're mine!
Can't get out of this!
Searing Flame! Reload!
It's over!
Shield and
Searing
everlasting
Flame!
stone!
Lightning Falcon!
Negative
Here I come! Burn! Here I come!
Wow, this is so annoying. Like, two of them.
I'm not done! Flaming thrust!
Use its weak point to take it down!
All together, everyone.
Bloody howling! Flaming thrust!
Radiant light! Regeneration! Regenerate!
I owe you one!
Ready! Mega Ray! Not on my watch!
Allow me to help you!
Annihilation!
Pieces!
Here's a healing art!
Elusive deity!
Hey!
Rising Phoenix!
Everlasting stone!
Hurricane Strike!
Burn in hell!
This one's mine! Going in! Searing Flame!
Radiant
Burn! Flaming Meteor! Hear me! Glacial Fury!
Can't get out of this!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Smash you!
Hurricane Strike! Freeze Laser!
Radiant light!
Bizarre.
Regenerate!
Take it!
Far enough!
I owe you for that!
This one's mine!
It's over! Take it! Take this! You're finished!
I'll heal you all!
It's engulfed you! Rising...
Man. Let's use this one of this.
Falcon!
My natural defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck!
Retreat from
Not
this
today!
Retreat? I would never! Hurricane Strike! Not in your dreams!
You're finished!
I'll fix you up! I'm almost impressed!
high praise coming from you.
I said almost Radiant Pierce!
Oh my god. I'm frozen.
Shield and
Oh my
I
god.
owe you one!
Take that! I can carve through armor!
I'm not done! It's on! It's over!
Radiant light!
You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! Be still! Take this! Tear!
Let me free you of your
Rising...
Oh man.
Can't get out of this!
Hey, what's up, man? How much longer I have to beat the game? Oh man, this is difficult. Like I'm on story mode only, and it's kicking my ass.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! Order! Forward up! Where are you going? Switch off!
Raining fire! You're finished! Lightning thrust!
Not in your dreams!
Here I come!
Annihilation! Hurricane
Here I come! I'm ready! More! Look sharp!
Oh my lord, much longer. I'm afraid I couldn't even finish this game before
Should make things easier if we
Diablo 2 Resurrected. 2 Resurrected come out. How come I'm hitting 0? How come it's 0 damage?
Something's happening! They fuse together?
It became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
Oh my lord.
Take this!
You're finished! Soda! You're mine!
I'll heal you all!
Man. I mean, I'm not complaining, you know. I just wish this game released like, you know, like a month or two earlier, so I can take my time to enjoy it.
Going.
You're mine!
When I saw the release date of this game and Diablo 2 Resurrected, I know I gotta rush, you know.
Eat this!
Yep, I'm trying to.
I owe you one.
Armor won't save you!
Man, I think they make the boss at too much HP. This is what I think. You know, way too much HP, and it's getting boring. You know, it doesn't need to be have like so many HP to be difficult. You know? And this is just the story mode. Yeah, it doesn't need to be have so many HP to be challenging and fun. You know.
Where are you going? Here, let me
Yeah, I get what you're saying, man. But yeah, I'll try, man. I'll try.
Carve through armor!
You're mine!
Piercing rock!
I know I'm gonna come back to this game, you know. Ah, man. I think a lot of them, the aspect in this game are so great. I just don't like the combat, like, sometimes it's very clunky. Like the camera, I couldn't see anything.
Can't get out of this!
Look sharp! Glacial spear! Dreams!
Elusive
Rise and ready! Look sharp!
Rising pile driver!
This one's mine!
Soda!
Here goes!
Rising summon!
Leave the carrot to me! Hurricane flight!
Yes, I think so.
Look sharp! Lunar blast!
I can carve through armor!
Stop that! Tiger blade!
I mean, for anime Tales game,
Be still! I'm ready! More! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
oh, anime of the Tales of Arise. Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, just the combat, man. Like
Everyone hanging
the
in
recovery time is too long.
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
Should I do all the side quests first before I go to
Are
do
you
the
doing
final
okay,
boss?
Shion?
Because I think I missed a whole bunch of side
Oh,
quests.
yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, alright?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Shion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we
Ah,
rescued
okay,
her.
okay.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
So maybe I should go do it now, huh?
I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Shion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself.
Yeah, she's been acting differently around us
After
ever
I
since we
beat
rescued
the
her.
Water Lord.
The same towards Alphen, too. Now
The
that
Water
Alphen's
Lord.
regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Shion said something
Which one's
to
the
me
Water
once.
Lord?
Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Shion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making
Oh,
things
okay.
even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being,
Am I
think
about to
all
face
we
him?
can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
Should I go back to town and rest first? Because I don't think I'm strong enough. I need to rest, get my CP back. Okay. Maybe I should go right now, huh? Or, oh, when I get to the top. Okay. Is it here? Oh, actually, I have this. I have this thing. So, never mind. Yeah, so that's good.
So if Volron is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade,
Yeah.
he still managed to
Well,
overwhelm
it's the first
us.
time I play, so I don't know.
He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hoodle. We'll get through this.
Shion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
Right, let me save. Level 34, 35. Is there anything here? Nope.
This area is the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Voron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
Hey, you know, I just saw there's nude mod for this game already. For Xian and even Alvin. Like, people have done this already. Alright.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way? Just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
A lonely, watery grave is all the better you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your body myself.
So all this, kidnapping Shield, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time?
I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you.
I've had it with your mad rambling. I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those you've enslaved!
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
Here, let me help.
This one's mine!
It's over!
Pile driver!
Eat dirt!
They smite with
No further!
I'll make you.
You're finished! Blow away!
Down from the wing.
Will this help?
This is over.
Try harder! My God, you!
Here's a hero!
On your knees.
First
How
aid!
about some of
Rising
this?
Falcon!
Good!
Ready and ready! Tiger Blade!
Let me see what I can do.
I'm out of ammo!
Don't get carried away.
First aid!
No escape! Be still!
I'm all stuffed up!
Take this.
This one's mine!
Take this.
Man.
He just won't stay still.
You can draw his attention. I'll pin him down. I'll face you.
Burn! Now!
This!
Did we get him?
He's open.
Let's go! It's over!
Regenerate.
Appreciate the help! Strike!
How about I never miss?
Appreciate the help.
Be still!
Astral.
That's my key.
Shut him down!
Take that.
That's it.
Oh,
No further.
Take this!
let me use something real quick.
This should do it! I'm not done!
Anything in order is all.
Take this! You're mine! I'm ready!
It's so chaotic. Sometimes I couldn't even tell what's going on the screen. There's too much going on.
What's he planning?
Now this is
This
enjoyable.
looks bad. We've got to stop him.
Damn, he just keep moving.
Try harder! You're mine!
Appreciate the help.
Now, are you ready to entertain me?
Oh shoot.
Don't disappoint me by dying.
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Oh no.
off him either.
Try harder! Now! You're mine!
Only getting started.
Take this! That's far enough! Eat dirt!
Denied.
Stand back. How about I'll trim it up?
You're mine!
I'll face
Throw
you.
away!
Take that.
Look sharp. One more. On guard.
Take this. Resonate with the earth.
I'm not done!
Here,
No
let me help.
further.
Here I come!
First aid.
Throw away!
Eagle ray. Glacial spear. Here's evil.
Flaming fire!
Here's evil. Look sharp.
I'm not done!
Elusive
Oh
deity.
man.
Take that.
Eat dirt!
Just like that. Benediction light. Now this is enjoyable. Take this.
You're mine! It's over!
Negative hit.
Be still! Rising Falcon!
Now, are you ready to entertain me?
Again? God damn it.
Don't disappoint me by dying. In a vine? Take this.
Oh,
Not today!
This one's mine.
Negative gate.
I never miss.
It's over!
Going in.
How about some of this?
It's over!
Can't get out of this. Take that.
Take this!
Will this help?
Finished! Totally! In an instant! Impact clock!
okay. Wow, this is a long fight.
Got him! It's all over. Vol Run. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
What just happened? I don't think he's dead, right?
No, that's... How can this be? If Alvin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volron has that crest as well?
And if Volron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign.
Again? God damn it.
How sweet your ignorance must be. You said nothing of your sovereign. That's why...
Man, I don't have enough.
After me, isn't it? There is that, Alvin. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength. Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is for the power
Okay.
only for domination. We never asked you. No one did. What do I care?
Man, this is unnecessarily long, you know?
Dust in the light.
Alvin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants.
What?
Here, let me help.
Wow, such bullshit fight, you know?
Not today.
Here's the evil!
Shine. Radiant light. To hell.
There are three
In a bind?
Let the marksman handle this.
Don't suffer in silence.
I never miss.
Let me at him!
Reflect on my
Here's a healing arc.
Tiger Blade!
What the hell is... Oh my god, I can't even see shit! Like, seriously.
Forgive me.
It's just unnecessarily long, you know? It's just unnecessarily long.
Too fast to keep up with. Then we'll take him together. Rinwell, follow my lead. Okay.
I'll provide cover!
You're mine. Rune's in the sky and mine.
Another incantation ruined.
This one's mine.
Can you face it?
By the power of here goes. Radiant here. Out of ammo.
Air pressure. The flame in sight. Yours to be let free.
Here goes. Take this. There.
Wretched one. No!
Everyone together!
I'll shoot him down.
You picked the wrong fight.
Flaming meteor!
They smite with your blade.
I'm out of ammo.
This one's mine!
You're mine.
Wow.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Take this!
Be still.
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Know your place. You're finished. You're mine. Kneel before your sovereign. Rising Falcon. This one's all mine. You're mine. It's over. And here.
Wow.
To attack! Yes! We need to stop him!
Eat dirt.
I approve of it. All others shall be banished.
Wow.
Where are you going?
Whoa. Holy shit.
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this?
In a bind?
Oh, she's running out of CP. 30% CP, 60% CP. Yep.
Anything in armor is all mine. Don't suffer in silence. Reflecting that through armor. They smash blackened away.
Crescent moon! The flame inside me to be let the enemy wield target too.
Alvin, where are you attacking?
Burn in hell! About this! Hurricane strike! I'm not done!
Going in.
Blow away!
Can you take it?
Confiscated! Mega ray!
It's time.
Here, let me help. I never miss!
Giles! I shall be the ruler of all things! Here I come!
Hurricane strike!
Blow away!
This one is far enough.
Here I come!
Oh no, I'm freeze.
Going in!
Oh my god. Okay. Can I use something to
Here, let me help! The flame inside me is too much!
Hurricane strike! Mega ray! Going in! Gemini ultra! Use the healing arm!
Arms are being interrupted.
Hurricane strike!
This one's mine.
No further! You're finished!
Hurricane strike!
Not like this. I couldn't make it in time.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
it is unnecessarily long, the battle, I'm telling you.
Here I come!
It doesn't need to be this long to be challenging and fun. You know?
You're finished! Proof of it! All others shall be banished!
Ah, need to.
This should do it!
Wow, this is such bullshit, man.
Take this.
Try harder!
Where are you going?
I shall reach it! Run!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! What do you think you can do? This guy's still standing. Victor, throne, everything finally belongs to me. I have seen the powers. Rules over and crushes those who fall in his pit. Are next.
Is he dead?
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh man, it's so unnecessary long, you know. I know they want to make it like epic and challenging, fun, but it doesn't need to be that long. Maybe.
There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renaissance.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Yeah, I get that. But it still feel longer than necessary. You know, that's how I feel. You know, from a person never play any Tales game before.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
What the hell? Yeah. What the hell is that?
What? Xion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A dark Master Core?
The Renaissance. It's here.
What's going on? The Renaissance only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
I don't understand. What just happened?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
I don't get it.
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
Only just begun. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Alright, so I just finished the first half of the game, I think.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Harros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegus hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma. The present and the past 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
The game is beautiful, man.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it. If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently. The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity. I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose, but whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it
I'll
from
be
there.
here. At least stream for like an hour and a half more.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it.
Oh, okay. I don't know which one should I get, but I'm just gonna get them all. What is this? AG.
Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Okay, here. Wow, this game is really beautiful. Okay, so you can go over here now. Wait, what is over here then? Oh yeah, that's the place I came from. Duh. Never mind. Xion.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't.
you...
It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Hey, Xion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Where am I supposed to go? Oh yeah, I always forgot to spring. 天用第三層的集合地點。Oh, okay. Here. Wait, how come I can't?
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one then.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. And Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
Okay, you're back.
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Well, they got voice acting in here.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
Okay.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
You know, I just learned you can spring. Like just right now.
Hey, remind
And I
me.
spent like almost
just
30
what
hours in the
exactly
game.
are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately, it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelagian,
Oh, okay.
but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides,
Like just
you've seen
this
all the
drink.
same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Grinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelagian half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelagian are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about.
Wow, so many skits.
Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me. We all need salt in order to survive.
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Alright, so go back, right? I think the last RPG game that I played was like
gonna search through this whole castle?
how many years ago?
grumbling.
Like
This sort of stuff's old hat for us by
15,
now.
16 years ago, something like that.
You've got
It's called
It's
Romancing
not going to
Saga.
take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
I usually don't play, story, so heavy focused RPG game. Where am I supposed to go? Which way? Which way? Which way? This one? Okay, see it.
Very well.
Well,
Hey. Pardon me.
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. I must think we're just Danins from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull-Run soldiers. Watch yourself.
Resonate with the Take this! In a vine?
Hear me, flame of fury! Right in your dreams!
Far enough!
Rising fire!
Take it! Come on!
Here I come! It's over!
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too. Astral energy!
Say no more.
Well done. Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Not today!
Freeze evil.
You're mine!
Raging cascade.
Run away!
Spread. Yeah.
Hey. You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me.
So I guess I'll go back over there.
Well, either way, solve the problem, and that's what counts.
Man, they need to like tell you like have a little star, even when you're not in the right zone.
I don't sense any more enemies.
Oops, something over here.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
Yeah, it's
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
yeah. Like the story in this game is right on. Like all the moral lessons and everything. It's like very on point. Like you gotta know who your real enemy is, and you gotta judge like people by individual, not their race. Xi'an.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might... Oh?
What? Yes.
Just great.
Is this guy again?
Yep.
Nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just great.
White, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
Well... Hey! Got it!
Wow, so many side quests. Yeah, I think I missed a whole bunch of side quests.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
No way.
All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Let me take a rest.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
And let's see if I have any... Not. Wow, should I make some? Cause I don't know. So... Yeah, why not? I don't want to spend so much gold, you know, for... But I don't have any of this. get it. Where's the exit? Here. Now where am I supposed to go?
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
Wow, there's so many side quests. I'm not even finished like the.
Hey!
Serious?
Well...
Well,
Huh? Huh?
that's just...
I can't...
yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right!
Oh, okay.
I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit
搞
by
出
bit.
青年的母親。
You did good, Law.
Thanks.
Okay, off we go.
We should be able to cook here.
Wow.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Where's the star? Okay, over there.
An opponent like this should be easy.
I can carve through armor! Elusive deity!
Your reflexes will not serve you well either.
Elusive deity!
Ready to go!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Rising Falcon!
Far enough!
Take this!
Blow away! Take this! Hurricane thrust! You're mine! The flame is yours to be let free!
All in order.
Blow away!
Looks like it could be worth something.
I gotta change my team. Zara and Dohalim. There you go.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Eat this! Take this!
If it hot, just bash it out again. Glacial here's the evil.
Now you see what I can do!
Its armor's too strong!
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Make it way!
Chisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Didn't even break a sweat.
That's no ordinary stray there.
We'd best stay out of its way for now.
Oh, okay, so this is it.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's a duel of the arts!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
An astral arch?
That's my cue!
Shut him down. It's over. Soda, eat dirt.
Can't get out of bed!
This one's mine!
It's over.
Amazing.
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
Take a
Now you see what I can do!
You're mine.
Switch to the wall! Dream! Hurricane strike!
Elusive deity!
This debt shall not be
Take
forgotten.
this. Be still. Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down! Hold on to your arc! Here I come! Reload!
You're mine.
Meteor! Lunar Blast!
Burn in hell. Take this and go with you.
If it's in the sky, one more! Searing flame! I'm out of ammo!
You're mine. Castle.
Going in.
Here I come.
One more!
Rising
Okay,
fire.
what? I'll heal you all!
You're mine.
Take this
over.
up!
Damn, there's like 4 of them. Like,
Here I come.
this is insane.
I never miss!
Lightning strike.
Let's keep up the pressure! If it's in the sky, it's mine! This one's mine!
You're finished.
He's going in!
Take this. The
In a
flame
bind?
inside me. Yours.
My head's spinning! What?
This one's mine!
Try harder.
Annihilation!
Rising Falcon. You picked the wrong fight. It's wide open.
It won't escape me!
You're finished. Blow away.
That's right! Armor won't save you!
Going in! Not in your dreams!
My turn.
Elusive deity!
Here I come.
Eagle ray!
Be still.
about this?
You're mine.
You all!
Start up.
Elusive deity!
Rising Falcon.
This one's mine!
Be still.
This one's mine!
Yeah, every fight is like so unnecessarily long.
Far enough!
Here I come. Be still. You're mine. Rising Falcon.
Take this!
Where are you going?
And the battle is, yeah, it's very clunky.
Here I come.
It's not as fluid as I think.
Rising Falcon.
Simply incredible.
Their arms were interrupted!
Here I come.
Appreciate
It's weakened!
This ends now. You're finished.
Don't mind if I do!
You're finished. Castle.
Piercing wrong! Jack for the win!
Hey, hello, 你好。
Rending you apart!
Lightning strike.
This one's mine!
Rising Falcon. Take this.
Armor won't save you!
这个游戏我觉得打 BOSS 打的太长了时间，
This one's all mine.
而且战斗没有想象中那么流畅。 不过其他方面做的真的不错，这个游戏。
Where are you going?
You require a hand.
Here goes!
Rising Falcon. No further.
Radiant Hurricane Strike!
Forgive me.
Here!
You pay for that.
Not on my watch! Focus your attack!
It's over. Rising
Bring
Falcon.
you back from
Burn
death!
in hell.
对啊，那销售的不错，
Hurricane Strike!
You're finished.
I'm gone.
因为其他方面做的真的不错，就是战斗我觉得真的可以改良一下，觉得有进步的空间。So have you seen the game, Espada? So have you seen the game? Oh shoot!
You have to hold on. Go.
Mark sealed!
Take it. Take it.
So have you seen the game on December? It's kind of like Diablo.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Execution. Raining slash. Negative ignite.
Looks up. Take this. This one's mine.
It's over.
啊，你看这个战斗打得太长了，根本没有必要弄得这么长啊。
I'm almost impressed.
My praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone!
No further. You're mine.
Benediction light.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Eat this. Be still. Blood.
对，就是他根本不需要搞这么长的。你看，哎，要用这个。I think I messed up. I should out there.
It's over. I'm not done. Here I come.
Is that a healing on? It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Sorry. I didn't want to cut you out.
What our friends for, we can't depend on one another.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind. Here, let me help.
Oh my lord. Oh.
Not today. Take this. No further.
Not in your dreams.
There we go.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Here, let me
Be
help.
honest here.
Light up the dark! And just like that, I'm back in it.
Wow.
They really made us work for that one.
I should go back, right? Where am I supposed to go?挺长的这个游戏。
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little...
Well... Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it.
哇，很多这些支线任务，我都 miss 了很多的这些任务都。
Gumi!
Let me take a rest.
No, really. I kind of see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with...
Wow, I'm missing all of those. I couldn't.
anything as long as it's round and flies?
Let me see. Nope, nope, nope. Wow, I wish they can like select like a lot at once, not just sell it one by one. 对，有很多支线任务我都没有去做，我都不知道从哪里做，要很长时间去探索，我觉得。
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? Yeah. See?
Nice. Yeah, I don't know which one I should get. I'm just gonna buy them all.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Man, I don't know like what. Like some people beat this game like
I wonder what we'll find out there
in one
this time.
day. I don't
Most
know,
likely
like
Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
I'm not even like. I think I'm just halfway yet.
Yes.
What?
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
You can
Good.
no voice acting with this is kind of a disappointment.
Right.
But I guess it's too much of a work.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Did I miss something? Yeah. I missed the skip.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
You're welcome. 哇，好长啊！这个故事，这游戏好大哎，很多，真的可以玩很久这个故事，这个游戏。This game is really big. You can play it for a long
I
time.
think Hoodle senses something.
Oh. God damn it.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to... What?
我觉得肯定是，现在才一半呢，然后很多支线任务都没有做。不过我想地图我也不可能好像以前那么每天就是去刷。嗯？哇哦！ What is this? Oh shit. What the hell?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsev too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute.
I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we
Wow,
finished
这故事真的很
liberating all
长
the
欸。
realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave. That's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
Story is long. Not complaining though. Um, 我只是觉得太长了时间。尤其是打 BOSS 那个时候，真的不需要那么长。
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Okay, so I gotta go over there again. 真的，我觉得这个打 BOSS 那个时候太长了，时间真的。
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
We should be able to cook here.
We don't need to. I mean, we could. Let's cook something.
Oh, but if only...
Cà ri飯。
That turned out good, if I do say so myself. Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Danon master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. It was a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I'm looking forward to breakfast.
哇，我见到有些人一两天就把这游戏通关了，我不知道他们怎么玩的。
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Okay, over there.
I'm getting pretty hungry.
Want to sit down and fix something?
Yep, the sooner the better.
或者是吧，可是也很长的这游戏。就算你省略最快也很长啊。
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free.
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
You wanna play?
感觉他们没有哎，感觉他们 有些也是一样像我一样直播的，他们没有，感觉他们没有诶。
Consider yourself finished. An excellent art.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Where are you going?
You've got a knack for that.
Are you ready?
They still plan on training, though.
That's what I like to hear.
I can't get out of this.
On guard!
Stay still.
Lunar corruption!
Blinding fist on. Make it way. It's more. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
不知道，
Doesn't look
真的
like
不
it's
知道。
freshly dug, whatever it is.
我也有修
Maybe
改
it's the
器啊，
entrance to a path to Cyslodia.
我的修改器，可是我没有用，我第一次玩不想用的，
Everything all
除
right?
非我真的太菜了，真的打不过我才用。
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go.
第一次玩想通关了，再玩一下修改器。第一次想正常的玩一下。
I can feel my precision improving.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
那我 save 一下。故事真的很多啊，我觉得制作这个
Be on your guard.
真的交出功课，做出功课。
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them.
很长的这个
They've been
故
holed
事，
up here all this time,
这游戏也
hiding.
很大。
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were
真
planning
的可
an
以玩很
ambush
久。
in Legion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
是的，很强大。
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
我很少玩那个 RPG game， 最上一次玩 RPG game 好像是05年、06年的事情。
Hey, look at that enemy.
It'll take more than that to break my shield.
Dependable.
Wow.
I shall seal you where you stand.
Lunar eruption. Here I come. It's showtime. Lunar blast.
Save you.
Take this. You're mine.
Prepare to be sealed, though fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Regenerate.
This one's sorry.
I didn't want to put you out.
Astral energy!
Say no more. Now.
有啊有啊。
Over so soon?
Devil May Cry 基本上都玩过，除了第一代
You've
和
noticed
第二
it,
代。
haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed. And yet she isn't. Why?
我不知道。
There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from.
You heard
可
what
能
she
吧，
said.
可能
She
只
didn't
是
know about the maiden's power.
就是我觉
Mere
得
ignorance
那个
does
流
not
畅度
preclude
还是
her
不
deep
够。
connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Del Faris. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
你看我的频道，我也有玩。然后我玩那个无双大蛇三那个游戏嘛，那个无双游戏，我觉得那个流畅度是最强的。虽然那个游戏真的很无脑，那个游戏非常很简单，太无脑了游戏。可是那个流畅度真的，我玩那么多动作游戏是最好的。DMC 怎么说呢？好像那个 timing 也要掌握得很准才可以。就是很多时候，我觉得我可以出招，然后其实他还是在收招那个时间出不了招，就好像这个游戏一样。不过没有这个游戏那么那个。收招那个时间，那个 recovery 的时间那么长，这个游戏真的很长，那个 recovery 的时间。很多时候我狂按那个键，然后没东西出了，就那个人就在站在那里，你看我要躲避，然后才可以。
Barely a blip on our radar. It's obvious that people used to go
对
through
感
here
觉不
in
一
order
样。
to get to the other realms.
Let me check over here.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it?
That's far enough. Armor won't save you.
I shall provide assistance.
Are those arms even natural?
你看很生硬啊，我觉得他那个你看我在狂按键了，他根本没东西出的，他的 recovery 那个时间太长了，我觉得。
Resonate with the earth. Healing circle. Hurricane, that one's mine. Here I come.
所以我有时候还是玩一下无双大蛇三，就是这个原因。我知道那个游戏非常无脑，可是就是那个流畅度真的是最好的。我玩了这么多游戏，动作游戏。当然了，这个游戏是 RPG 吧，只不过是它是 action 的 JRPG， 不过它还是 RPG 为主的，所以动作也 不可以要求那么高了。而且就是很乱，不要给我感觉太多东西在个画面出现，太乱了，很多时候都不知道在看什么。
Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Rising Falcon! Come and face me! You're finished! Lightning Strike! You're mine!
Hey, this one's mine!
Elusive deity! The flame and deity! Make it rain! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Take this! Negative it's over! Stardust!
Going in!
Rising Falcon!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Here I come!
Look sharp! Free Blazer!
Raining Slash! Lightning Strike!
哇，真的太长了这个战
Didn't
斗。
even break a sweat.
啊 ，OK。啊，没玩过那些，真的很少玩 RPG game。这游戏吸引我就是它的那个画风，它的画面很美。
I see supplies and other signs people were living.
然后这个这
Even
个
simple cages.
人物的设计也挺不错，招式看上去那个很不错。然后我也很久没玩过 RPG， 所以就买来玩一下。
Shatter any steel! Far enough!
Come one, come all!
至少我没有玩过这些，就是计时的这个 RPG， 以前玩的都是回合制的。现在应该是就是画面太好了，如果你回合制的话会很闷，就是回合制会很无聊。现在都是计时的。 这里没东西耶。我以为打赢那场怪，那些怪有东西。哦，有啊有啊有啊！这个，哇，我都看不到这么大个。
This might be some decent equipment.
Nice.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
对，那个颜色差不多的。然后我看地图，哎，有个宝箱在那里。
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Yeah, nice technique.
你看这太乱了，觉得太多东西在一个画面，很难看究竟发生什么事。有时候
Phoenix Cyclone!
That firepower of yours is really something.
I could say the same.
什么东西来了 ？OK， 改一下外观。不是这个。哦，有这个。 Lord， 太阳眼镜哦，很酷诶。我没有刻意练等级，我就没有。不过我现在是最低难度，因为普通我也打不过第二个 boss， 我太菜了。
Let's see what you've got.
Now you see what I can do! This one's all mine! This one's mine! Leave the chargers to me! Elusive deity!
Back into the fray!
Everlasting dust!
Hurricane
Either way!
Do it!
Move away!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
On my turn!
我一开始是普通难度，然后第二个 boss 怎么打都打不过，我就觉得他这个真的难度要降低一些。
Do it! Going in! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
The heavens must be smiling.
你看这些要消耗你的 CP 才可以过的，我也不喜欢这个设计。
Hey, new equipment.
这个什么东西？算了算了。
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose anyway?
啊，很酷的，这个太阳
Some
眼
kind
睛
of。siphon that sends the astral
那个墨
energy
镜。
the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not
对啊，
even they
影
can
片会
prepare
变
something
的，
like that in a mere
这个
month.
做的挺不错。
Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving.
We should
The
keep
path
moving.
continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cislodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
Let's keep moving.
So Shion's... Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegus along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... There has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
保存一下。你看过那个游戏叫《Undecember》吗？Undecember 就是12月那个December 前面加个 UN， 好像暗黑破坏神一样的那个游戏。
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
This one's mine! Hurricane
Negative gate.
This one's mine!
哇，你看根本看不到，太乱了。
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Let's go! Take this! Lightning blade! Here I come! Lightning thrust!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon do without that! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
覺醒肉。
Let's see what you've got. You're the flame inside me.
This
Good.
one's mine!
Down.
Lunar blast!
Here I come.
Hurricane tear!
Rising falcon.
One more!
Ignite.
I'll give you one!
Binding you apart!
Healing
Grenade!
Astral energy!
Say no
我
more.
现在还没适应这个，好乱啊！
Sometimes I wonder where you come up with those moves.
I could say the same to you.
Good thing
我
we're
一
on
开
the
始
new
看那
side,
个
huh?
trailer 也觉得很乱，所以我觉得应该不会太难吧。
Let's dispose of the trash.
On December， 就是12月的英文 December， 你知道吧？然后就前面是叫 UN on December。
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
So Espada, are you still here? You've been quiet.
Where are you going?
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up?
That's not to give me any idea. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
A comfortable win.
Oh, I haven't taken that yet.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah. Getting close.
No choice. Blow away. Take it. Be still. Strike. Start up. Elusive Rising falcon. Here I come. You got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Wow, that was a miss.
Ignite.
Freeze laser. Eat dirt. Leave the enemy's art to me.
我觉得这一招很强的这一招，不过很慢。
You're mine. Blow away.
你看，
You're finished. Be still. No escape. Start up. Rising falcon.
Do it.
I'm not done.
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
I never miss. Eat dirt.
I'm not done. Raining flash.
Annihilation. Hurricane strike.
No escape.
Mine.
It's over.
I shall provide assistance.
No escape. We did it. My turn.
This one's mine.
Elusive deity. You're mine. This one's all mine. I'm ready. One more. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Well, looky here.
Get lost.
Ignite.
Hurricane blast.
Take this.
On guard. Here's a healing art.
Blow away.
This one's mine.
Okay, here I go. Blow away. You're mine.
Weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us.
I'll be right as rain in no time.
blood. Rending you apart. I'm not done. Bloody hell. I'm ready.
Only the best materials in your garments.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, Dohaline.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to me.
Get lost!
Take this. I'll smash you.
Can you take it?
Healing
You're mine. Ready to clash.
Radiant, get behind me!
This one's all mine. You're finished. Not today.
This one's mine!
You're mine.
Hurricane Strike! Do
Blow
it!
away.
This one's mine!
Take this.
Hurricane
It's
Strike!
over.
In a bind?
Mega Ray!
Look sharp!
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
This is it!
You're finished. You apart. Strike.
Bloody howling!
I'm ready!
Ready to clash.
This one's mine!
I'm ready.
Hurricane Strike!
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Hey, new equipment.
Yeah. Ooh.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
对啊，就是暗黑那个感觉，看起来
It
挺
looks
不
like we
错
can。control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
我觉得如果他没有那些 pay to win 的那些东西，应该很不错这个游戏。
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why
所有平台都出诶
You?
，PC 又出
Yeah.
，mobile 又出。
I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
所有平台都
Same
会出。
here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, here. 而且它今年会出的。我觉得 Blizzard 要快一点啊，否则的话，很多人就玩那个游戏，不玩暗黑系列。
Stop. Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen?
可以玩一下的那个 On
Slap you
December。
silly. It really is you.
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell. Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Harros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and
我
rustle
准备
up
又
some
停播
support.
了，你看现在12点了。
I doubt they'll have
深夜
a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story.
对啊，
Let's just say I lost it.
要睡觉。
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
啊，等我，
Cislodia's probably in good hands with him.
等我一下，
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those?
看完这些
Not the
就
kind of thing
就
people
就
just
停
leave
了。
lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
可能明天
Let's
会
just try
做
to find one that won't sink us
做
halfway
支线
out,
任务
yeah?
吧，做齐了再去
Not that it needs to be a
主
huge
线。
galley like Almadria's or anything.
我
Just as well
觉
since
得
we've
我
passed,
很多
let's
支
see,
线都
literally zero huge
都没有做
galleys.。
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it.
明天再说吧，对吧？哇，很
Thanks
多
to
这些
Bregan,
故事
it seems like
这小
Gareth
剧情
Harrows。should be in good hands at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harrows would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command,
下
Legia,
午
would be
3
a
点。
perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
好了好了，保存一下就停播了。哇！ So I'm gonna end the stream now. We'll continue this tomorrow. I gotta go to sleep right now. Thank you guys for watching. 哦，那个 opening 也改了。好的，谢谢收看，谢谢收看啊，明天继续。好，拜拜。